Hello and welcome to Tracie Takes On. Happy fall, y'all. And I am back with another cocktail special. We are going to make fall drinks for this season. It is fall, first day of fall today. And I just thought what fun way that we can do it to bring it in and ring it in, I should say, with some wonderful fall cocktails. So I am going to get started with our first cocktail. And let's go.
Hello beautiful people, it is the voice Tracie and we're going to get started with our fall sangria. We have our apples, pears that we're going to prepare our ingredients to go into our fall sangria. So here you'll see me slicing a green apple and we're just going to cut those into cubes, making sure that we don't put any of the core into the sangria. We're going to do a small batch this time since it'll just be me. I'm not preparing for a larger group, so we're just going to use one apple for this particular picture. As you see, we're just slicing, making sure again that we're not putting any of the core of the apple into our sangria. And be careful with those knives. Yeah, I was struggling a little bit. That apple core did not want to come out. I couldn't find my slicer, so I had to do it old school way. So we're just going to go ahead and put our slices or our cubes into our glass pitcher. We'll continue this step until we finish slicing that apple. And now we're going to move on to our red apple. So we're going to again use one apple for this particular batch. So we're just again cutting the core out and just slicing into cubes and tossing it into our pitcher. And as you can see, you'll start to notice a nice little layer also. Again, just make sure you're careful with those knives. Now we're going to move on to our pear. Yes, that's right, a pear. Apples and pears actually go very well together. They're considered like the little harvest fruits for fall. So, of course, with pumpkins, but these are our fruits for the fall. And let me tell y'all, that pear gave me the blues, baby. It was not wanting to let me cut it in half, but I got to it. And again, like an apple, it has a core too, so we want to make sure we cut that out. And just same steps again, cut in cubes. You notice I left the peel on the outside of each fruit. That the oils in those really release a lot of the flavor out too, so that's good to have. You can do it without, but I prefer to just include the peels. And now you see our layers. Now we're going to move on to our frozen berries. These are just the ones I got from Walmart, and they're your blueberries, raspberries, as well as blackberries. And that really goes really well with the apples and pear flavor. And that's our next layer. We're going to move on to our red grapes. So I used around 8 of these, but you can use 8 to 10 since we're making a small batch. And you want to make sure you get the ones that are seedless. So you don't want a bunch of seeds in your sangria. So make sure you grab the red grapes that have no seeds in them. You're just going to slice those in half. I love the layers. It's so pretty. Too bad we're going to mix it all up, but it looked good from the beginning. So next we're going to move to our apple juice, which is going to kind of be our base to our sangria. And so I use 16 ounces, so that's 2 small bottles of those little grab and go apple juices. But you can use less or more wine. I also use 16 ounces of red wine. You can of course use less or more wine also. So less or more apple juice or less or more wine, whichever you prefer. you want more of something, you can do it. But this is just the recipe I'm using today. Dump all of that wine in. So next we are going to add our vodka. So I use 8 ounces of vodka. I'm not trying to get people toe up, but if you know you grown, you do what you want to do. So you can definitely do that. But I want to make sure that we just kept it cute. So we did 8 ounces. And so what we're going to do is mix everything up, make sure everything is going well and blend it well. You typically do allow your sangria to sit overnight, but of course we're doing this. I didn't do TV magic and pull one out the refrigerator that I pre-made, but we're making it together and going to taste it together. So I did a little taste test and I noticed that it was just a little bit more bitter for me. It was probably because I had that wine for a little while, so the longer you let it age, it kind of gets a little bitter. So it needed a little hint of simple syrup. I literally use like 1 ounce of it, but of course you can do that to taste. I just, like I said, I didn't want it super sweet. I just wanted to cut that bitterness. So the simple syrup really cut that, and we're gonna give that a try and see how it goes. And again, you're just mixing everything up again. You kind of want to smash some of your berries too, because that's going to release some of the juices as well. So we got juices and berries, honey. And I think that did it. So we're going to begin to dress our glass now. And I just got a nice little stemless wine glass for red wine or white wine. I think that one is a white wine, to be honest, because it's taller. But who cares if it's pretty? And so we're just going to add our fruit and scoop some of that. I try to get a little bit of everything in there because it's going to all float. But it looks really pretty and festive. And I always say, get your pretty glass when you get your sangria so you can see all your beautiful fruit.
Let's give this a taste. Yes, this is it, y'all. This is so good. You can taste like the apples, the pears, the berries. It's like the apple juice. Everything just, like, I mean, it just meshed together so well. The berries. This is awesome. Yes. This is a wonderful fall sangria, guys. I definitely want you guys to give this a try. Like I said, if you want to have something that's quick and easy to make, only thing we used was a little bit of vodka, our red wine. We sliced and diced our apples and pears, little grapes, little frozen berries, a little bit of simple syrup. That's it, and you have it. I mean, it's amazing. It's so good. It is so refreshing, but still, it tastes like fall. So I hope you guys give this one a try. And we're going to move on to our next drink. Okay, guys. For our next drink, we are going to get even sweeter, honey. And when I think of this particular drink or this particular item that I'm using, that's how I know it's like the beginning of fall. Like, as soon as I see these in the store, honey, I grab as many as I can because I absolutely love them. What am I talking about? I'm sure y'all want to know. Well, honey, I am talking about candy apples. Candy apples, honey. And not just any kind of candy apples. The caramel and peanut covered candy apples. They are my favorite. Everyone that knows me know I love them. I always post a picture when that's how y'all know fall is about to begin on Facebook or Instagram. I hadn't done it this year, but I'm going to do it soon. Probably with this drink. But yes, we are going to make a caramel apple martini. So let's go ahead and get started.
I hope you all are excited as I am. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to put about 6 ounces of ice into our shaker, followed by our Crown Royal apple. We're going to use a double shot. You can use more. I was about to pour it freehand, but that would have been a mess. So we went ahead and used a double shot, followed by our caramel whiskey. And we're just going to use 1 shot of that. Again, you can use more if you like a stronger drink, but I'm just trying to keep it cute. Keep it cute for y'all. And we use 1 shot. So we're gonna go ahead and pull our glass out and go ahead and begin dressing it. This is my favorite part, guys, when we start to put our caramel sauce all over the glass. I wish I would have put it in the refrigerator though, because that would have made it a little bit more thicker. This one was a little loose than I like it, but that was just because it wasn't really cold. I literally got it from the store, and as you can see, I'm opening it here and going ahead and using it for this video. But next time I know to put it in the refrigerator so it can be a little bit more firmer. So we just gonna put it all around. You can even rim the glass if you like, but I just decided to just go crazy, y'all, and just spray it all over the entire glass, martini glass. So we're gonna also add a little apple juice to our mixture, because now if you want to drink a dirty, I don't even know what you would call that, but if you want to drink it straight, you can, but I need a little bit of chaser in there. So we're gonna shake a little apple juice in there and then pour it into our glass. Y'all, and just look at that caramel color. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful drink. Now my favorite part. Fun fact, I actually called this company to make my candy apples for my wedding, y'all. That's how much I love these. And we're just going to literally slice it to garnish our glass. And it is literally cutting it on the stick and just cutting it in half and cutting the slit in it and putting it on the edge of our cup. It looks so pretty. Simple, but just beautiful. Look at it. It's just gorgeous drink. Let's try it.
Wow. I love it. It tastes just like a caramel candy apple, y'all. Just like it. It's got to be the syrup, the caramel whiskey, and the apple is just like a green apple, caramel apple. Now, if you want to cut the sweetness, you can probably maybe do 2 to 3 ounces of apple juice, but I did 4. So I do taste the sweet. It's really kind of sweet, but not like super sweet, because I can't stand super sweet drinks. To be honest, now I probably would do 1 of these because it's, like I said, it's sweet, has that sugary taste to it, but it's like a caramel candy apple. Y'all, this is delicious. And you can taste it like a green apple taste to it. I love it. This is good, y'all. Fall in the glass again, y'all. Fall in the definitely in the glass again. If y'all do this one, this will be a hit for girls' night or even Thanksgiving. Y'all want to have a nice little cocktail. This is it. Okay, guys, our next drink is for, you know, those that like a little bit more of a bite to their drinks. So we are going to make an apple cider Moscow Mule. I'm so excited about this particular drink too, because this is something I'm trying out too. So y'all going to get my first reaction on how it's tasting, whether I like it or not. This is a recipe I ran across online, but of course, you know, I have to put a Tracie Takes On spin to this. So we're going to give this one a go and see how it works out. So of course we have our lovely Mule cup. So I love this. This is as fall as it gets, with the copper bronze cup. I love these. If y'all don't have them, you can find them almost anywhere. I think Target has them now. I had these for a while now, and I love them, and they always keep your drink so cold because it's stainless steel, and so it just stays cold the entire time. So we'll use this in a second, but let's go ahead and let's get to mixing this drink, okay?
So we're going to get started with 6 ounces of ice into our shaker. And we're going to add our apple cider. I did find one with caramel in it, but you can get the original one, which is just plain apple cider. I don't even think I paid attention. I just grabbed it. So we're going to give it a go. I probably will try it again with just regular apple cider. So we're going to use probably around 8 ounces, 6 to 8 ounces, I should say, of apple cider. Then we are going to grab our vodka, honey, and we're going to do a double shot of vodka. Like all of our drinks, you can add more, your drink, your preference, but this is what I use for this particular recipe. Then we're going to go for a double shot of ginger beer. Add a little dash of cinnamon in that cup. Shake, shake, shake. Now we're going to add ice to our mule. And that's going to make sure everything stays nice and cold, and pour our drink in. Get everything out of there. Now we're going to dress and garnish our cup with some green apple slices. Of course, toss a few in there. Again, the oils from the peel really gives that apple flavor, so it's going to be good. We're going to reach for some cinnamon sticks too. For one, to make it pretty, and two, for the flavor as well. Go mix it up a little bit with our straw. And then we're going to top it with about 1 to 2 ounces of ginger beer. Now let's give it a taste.
Oh my goodness. We got something here, y'all. You have that ginger spice, and you have also the spice from the apple cider. So it's really good. It's giving like, I keep saying this for every glass. It's like fall in the glass, but it really is, because I can taste the cinnamon now. And it has that bite again, like I said, from the ginger beer. It's just, it gives you, if you were looking for like a spice drink, this is the one for ginger beer and the apple cider together pairs wonderful together. And then you have that bite from the vodka, or you could even use a whiskey in it, or I could have used that Crown Apple and it would have been good too. It probably would have made it a little bit more sweeter, which I'm trying to steer away from certain drinks, and I think this would be good. It's good the way it is. I wouldn't really necessarily add anything in it to make it sweet, but if it was a little, you know, had a little bit more bite for you, a little bit more spice, you can add a little bit of simple syrup, but I wouldn't go past 2 ounces. But it is so good. Y'all, I love it. Again, all in a cup. So I guess this is pretty much gonna close us out with our drinks, but I love this particular one too. This is probably gonna be my second favorite. I think I really love the candy apple or the caramel apple martini. That was my favorite one, but the sangria came in second, and I will say this is third. So I would say caramel apple martini first place, sangria, fall sangria second place, and our apple cider Moscow Mule is the third place. And I love it though. It's still good. I drink all of them, and I'm already feeling it. I got a little carried away with that sangria at the beginning, but this is so good, y'all. I want you guys to give this a try. If you do, please let me know. If you want to try it, please let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. Now let me know if y'all like these videos. I enjoy making them. It takes a lot of time for thoughts and preparation behind it. But I would do it all over again because I love doing this. But I want to hear from you. Give me some feedback if you guys like this. And please, 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 please come back and let me know if you tried them, and let me know what you thought about it. And even if you tweaked the recipe a little bit or tried it with something else, let me know. I want to try it. I'm all about updating and changing my recipes or tweaking it here and there. And I like to always hear what other people have to say. And last but not least, if you have not subscribed, honey, hit that button, please. It is right there. So all you have to do is just hit it and you can join the family. I love to have you here. I'm so grateful that you took the time, and if you've gotten this far in the video, thank you so very much. I appreciate all of your support. I've recently reached over 100 subscribers, which I'm so thankful for, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I didn't even think I would get that many. So I'm so grateful that you guys have been supporting me so heavily and so strong, and have been coming back faithfully. I worked really hard to get these videos out to you guys, and I'm so thankful that you guys appreciate them. Please again interact with me in the comments below too. I talk back. I'm nice. I'm not mean, and I love to have you be a part of this family. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend time with me today, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening, day, or whatever time you're watching this, that you guys are having a good one. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Oh, y'all know I forgot to tell y'all, be good to yourself and always be kind to others. Peace.